The AI models are screaming something that hasn't happened since January, a 98.3% probability of XRP going up. Let's break it down. All right, my dear crypto family, here's where we are right now with XRP. We're sitting at $1.0779. And I know some of you might be feeling a little nervous because we're down about 0.46% today. But you know what I've noticed? Sometimes the best opportunities come when things look a bit quiet on the surface. The trading volume is holding steady at about 41 million XRP, so there's still plenty of action happening behind the scenes. Now here's the thing about these technical signals, and this is where it gets interesting. The RSI is sitting at 45, which is basically the market saying, I'm not sure yet. But here's what caught my attention. We're trading below that key middle line at $1.0943, and those moving averages, they're sitting right above us like little hurdles we need to jump over. The 20-day is at $1.0943, and the 50-day is at $1.1041. Think of these as the levels where XRP needs to prove itself. So what's moving the whole crypto world right now? Well, it's all about Bitcoin, honey. XRP is moving with Bitcoin about 96% of the time. That's almost like they're holding hands. But here's something fascinating. XRP is doing the opposite of what the stock market is doing. When the S&P 500 goes down, XRP often goes up. It's like they're dancing to completely different music. Now, this is where things get really spicy. Remember that person from the SEC who was giving Ripple all that trouble? Well, they just got promoted to intelligence chief. I mean, the irony, right? But here's the thing. We're also seeing this Clarity Act moving forward, and folks are calling this the biggest week in years for XRP. If this passes, here's what happens. We finally get the regulatory clarity that XRP has been waiting for. Plus, Ripple just connected to the SWIFT network and Federal Reserve systems. That's like getting VIP access to the world's financial highways. The mood right now is, well, let's just say people are scared. The Fear and Greed Index is at 25, which means extreme fear. But you know what I always tell my viewers? When everyone else is fearful, that's often when the smart money starts shopping. And guess what? The institutions are still buying. XRP ETFs just pulled in $12 million, with the biggest one getting $5.3 million alone. The big players are doing something interesting. We're seeing over 100 whale transactions moving around 41 trillion XRP. Now that might sound scary, but here's my take. When whales are this active, they're usually positioning themselves for something big. They don't move that much money around just for fun, trust me. Okay, let me explain this Elliott Wave stuff in plain English. We're basically in what they call a correction phase, but the good news is we might be near the end of it. The Wyckoff analysis says we're in this accumulation phase, where the smart money is quietly building up their positions. Think of it like the calm before the storm, but in a good way. So what does the AI think? This is where it gets exciting. The AI models are showing some pretty incredible numbers. Short term, we're looking at $1.4169 with a 96.8% probability. But wait, the medium-term prediction is even stronger, minus $1.4826 with a 98.3% probability. That's basically the AI saying, I'm almost certain this is going up. And long-term, $1.4931 with an 83.9% probability. Those are some seriously confident predictions, but here's what could go wrong. The biggest risk is that XRP is still tied to Bitcoin's hip. If Bitcoin takes a dive, XRP will probably follow. Also, we need to watch those resistance levels I mentioned earlier. If XRP can't break through $1.09 and $1.10, we might see it slip down a bit more. And this extreme fear in the market could make things extra bumpy in the short term. Here's my take, and I'm looking at this as someone who's been watching AI predictions for a while now. This looks like a gradual accumulation opportunity. I'd consider buying between $1.05 to $1.07. And if it drops more, maybe add some between $1 to $1.02. Set your stop loss at 95 cents. That's where this whole accumulation theory would be proven wrong. First target, that $1.42 the AI is predicting. Second target, $1.48. The data is pretty compelling here, folks. That's it for today. If this helped you understand what's happening with XRP, hit that subscribe button and give me a like. I'll be back tomorrow with more AI insights. Take care, and remember, never invest more than you can afford to lose. See you next time.